oh, this is me, half sick. But I believe that I really need to speed this up, and yeah, this is almost a teddy bear. It's like a Cheburashka. If you know it, it's like a Russian cartoon, like from my childhood times. A lot of Soviet cartoons were around in Ukraine, so yeah, he's helping me to deal with sickness. Yeah, I realized that there is like a lot of okay, I'll be really vulnerable. Oh my gosh, there is this topic about calling people who don't like to like someone else, or like for example, yeah, just you call them like something phobe, like homophobe, transphobe. Then you have racist, but it's a different word. And I just felt like I needed to say something about that, and basically I studied like German culture and history, and also um a little bit like translation. And translation is not only like languages, but it's more like, yeah, deeper stuff. And I learned that basically um yeah, the last generations of people, especially like of really thinkers, are trying to subvert the reality through words, which mean that people are calling the things in a new way to create a type of reality. And usually it's a very dualistic reality. There is they, like there is us and them, and this kind of reality making is usually both in both directions wrong, because it's like reality is far more complex than just two groups of people, us and them. So when there is like the use of this transphobe or homophobe, there's two categories of people. If you realize automatically, it arises like it is someone, okay, this is us who we like and support completely, like homosexual community, and we are all in for them, and homophobe, those who are against and gonna kill them. And so it, if you realize, it's also gets very extremist, because there is not like a middle point. There is no people, for example, who are not sure, or people who are I don't know, had an opinion and change it, or just people who are like for example, that are like, okay, i I understand that this is a decision, in my opinion it's not right, but I'm not the one to force you to do um the different, like what I consider to be right. I'm not the one, even though I consider it to be right. So like, and it's not the only option. There is so many more. There is as many options as people and stories and so on. So mm, like basically, this whole thing, or this concept of reducing like and polarizing society is very, yeah, it's very subversive. It's very wicked and evil, on if you just take it by that, like, because who would be interested in that, or who would be interested in using this kind of language, or making this language popular? The ones who would like um yeah, conflict, actually, to put people against each other, to create two categories. Because if there are two categories, there is us and them, then there is like possibility of a discussion of war. And it's mostly, how can I explain that? This is my belief, my opinion, but it's, I believe it's mostly a distraction for society from whatever is going on the highest levels. um like, yeah, murder and violation of kids, and a lot of satanic stuff and creepy stuff that it's going up there, because people, there's a lot of money, yeah. don't have enough. Sometimes I'm not saying that everyone's is like that. There are some people with a lot of money, and half people that are not on another boat. Like this, there's a variety, and I think that's the point of my video. Don't fall for the fallacy of like us or them. As soon as some word or some concept makes you go there, it's wrong. Like, at least if you're talking about, like, I don't know,